Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. My name is Nefertiti, aka Yogi Lifter Nef, and welcome to day 11 of the self-love journey, my self-love journey, our self-love journey. And over the next few days, including today, I'm going to be talking about some of the issues surrounding self-love. And today's video is going to be on codependency, because when we're talking about relationships, the love in the relationship is only as healthy and as sustainable as the love you have for yourself. Now, Wikipedia defines codependency as a dysfunctional helping relationship where one person is supporting someone else in their addictions, their mental health issues, their irresponsibility, or their underachievement. Now, that covers a lot of things, and, I would assume that since, over 90% of people come from dysfunctional homes, that codependency is definitely a widespread issue, if not checked. And, codependency often stems from childhood issues, watching adults around us in codependent relationships. And they also come from just a general lack of self-worth and lack of self-esteem, maybe because you were abused. And the way to heal codependency, the quickest way, is through inner child work. And that's something that I've been doing on and off for quite a while as a part of my self-love journey, which we all know the self-love journey is actually a lifetime journey. It's never about the destination, because we can always love ourselves more. But I have definitely done a lot of research on codependency because I come from a home where there was a lot of drugs and alcohol and abuse, and codependency was definitely something that I saw a lot of. And I was married before, and that was definitely a codependent relationship. And there's some issues that I'm working on currently in my situation now, in my relationship now, that stem from codependency. But that has a lot to do with the journey that I'm on. I'm actually calling these issues up, and exploring these issues, because if there's either love or there's codependency. And I think the easiest way to tell is if you want someone in your life, that means you're already healthy, you're whole, you have everything that you need, you're pretty secure within yourself, as secure as you can be in this world, but you want a loving relationship, you want a lasting relationship, you want a partner, because you think that it would benefit you, then I think that's love. I think that's a relationship that can be built on love. If it's a situation where you feel like you need someone in your life, where you feel like you're not going to be able to move forward without this person, it could be a relationship where there's just no progress, or there's no real intimacy, and there's going to come a point where all of that comes to a head, especially if you're on a self-love journey, because, it's been my experience, especially now since having to really look at these situations, these issues, these topics of self-love, where I can see where love brings up anything unlike itself. So that's why I call it a journey and a challenge. I use those words interchangeably because I think it's a little bit of both, right? It's a challenge to love yourself in a society that doesn't support that, in a family that doesn't support self-love. And perhaps the adults around you didn't know how to love themselves, so they couldn't possibly have taught that to you. But as adults, or, I'm assuming most of you are adults watching this, but as people that are willing at this point to take the responsibility for their lives to love themselves, I think that, this is an issue definitely worth exploring. There's lots of resources out there. There's lots of support groups and seminars. Al-Anon is a really good, resource. Most people know about Al-Anon, and, that's a spiritually based organization which, based on my research, has had the most success as far as group settings and helping people in a group setting with these kind of issues such as codependency. So but definitely check it out and find out what's right for you. There's lots of books out there. Melody Beattie has the book on codependency, and that's considered one of the I guess, foundational works, you know, and writings on codependency. She was like one of the first people to kind of put everything in a book. And I think it's a very good book. She's got a workbook that goes with that. And I think A Course in Miracles is a good book, too, to deal with codependency. And I'm actually going to do a separate video on that, because that's one of the spiritual books that I'm using on my self-love journey. So thank you for watching. Namaste, and I will see you tomorrow.